I'm back. It's a miracle. I'm back. It's a miracle. Okay, that was awkward. Hey guys, so I'm finally back. Good God, I've been gone forever. And I actually have books to review. Isn't that like freaking awesome? So the first book I have for review is Jessica's Guide to Dating on the Dark Side by Beth Fantaskey. And there will be no spoilers in any of these book reviews because I want to just get them done and get over with because I feel so behind. But yeah, no spoilers, so all of you guys that think I'm infamous for spoiling, shame on you because I will not this time. Okay, so this is about a girl named Jessica who is adopted. That is no secret. And her parents adopted her from Romania, I think. Yeah. It's been a while since I read this. They adopted her from Romania from what she thinks is a cult. And so she's living her life normally, blah, 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 thinks everything's fine and dandy until this guy named Lucius shows up. And he is a vampire, and he says that he is a vampiric, something like that, vampire prince, and they are to be married. And she's thinking, what? And so there is a decree that says that when they turn 17 or of age, and when Jessica starts becoming a vampire, that they have to get married. And her Romanian princess name is actually Antonasia, which is really nice. But anyway, Lucius is awesome. I love his character. He's so funny, and this book is really funny. Just reading how he thinks things are and how they should be, and how he mocks all of our little American traditions and just makes fun of us. Like, why would you want to bring in a moldy Christmas tree and decorate it with things? Why would you bring a tree inside your house? Like, it's really funny how he thinks of these things. And he's really sweet, and he's really awesome, and he's frustrating, and I really loved him. And I actually really liked Jessica as well. She was kind of annoying in the beginning because she like refused to believe that she was a vampire princess. Like, she refused to believe it, and it kind of got annoying because that happened for like this much of the book. So, but yeah, it was still really good. I really enjoyed this one. I gave it a 5 out of 5 if you guys haven't read my blog yet. Yeah, just awesome book. I cannot wait to read Jekyll Meets Hyde, and I cannot wait to read the second book in this series. And there is a ebook out on Goodreads that you can read from her about something that I'm not going to spoil because there's no spoilers. But if you go on Goodreads and you have not read this book, do not go to this Goodreads, because I was spoiled like within 2 milliseconds of looking at her list of titles pertaining to this book. So if you haven't, don't go, because you will be spoiled, and then you would be sad, but at least you wouldn't blame me. So I'm just giving you a heads up. So there's that one. The next book I read was Prophecy of the Sisters by Michelle Zink, also a 5 out of 5. Loved it. It's very dark and very gothic, kind of like the Gemma Joel trilogy, which I was reminded of with this book. I don't know why, because it has nothing to do with one another, but for some reason I was just reminded of it. It's set in the 1800s, maybe that's why. And it's about a girl, what's her name? I forgot it already. Leah, yeah. Leah and Alice are twins, and their father recently died, like 2 days ago. And their mother, I think, passed away when they were, like, really young, like 7 to 11, like, around there. And they didn't know why. And all of a sudden they start to, Alice starts to get a little bit weird and, you know, kind of secretive and kind of just strange. And so they discover there is a prophecy that has been plaguing their family for years and years, centuries probably. And so Leah kind of has to figure it out and, you know, try to save her family. I thought this book was really excellent writing. I flew through it. Really addicting, page turner. I wasn't too impressed with the ending. It was okay. I wish I could have gotten more, especially with the ending, how she ended it, the ending, like the way ending instead of the middle ending, if that makes sense. And there's also something that happens that I was really sad about, but I'm not going to say anything because, yeah, but it was at the end and I cried. So, very good book. I really enjoyed Leah's character. She's kind of like me, and so I think I kind of like that about her. But, yeah, she just has to figure out all these secrets about her family and, you know, just go through all of that. So, really good book. 5 out of 5. Read it if you haven't. And The Guardian of the Gate, the second book, has come out. So, lucky for you, if you haven't read it yet, you can just get the next book in the series right away. Then the next book I read, I've been reading like crazy, is Rachel Vincent's My Soul to Save. This is the second book in the Soul Screamer series. So if you have not read the first one, I suggest fast forwarding until you get to the next to the next and last book. Okay, so this book is about Kaylee Kavanaugh, and Kaylee Kavanaugh is a banshee, as we all know, and she is sorry, she knows when somebody's going to die and when their soul is being taken, and so she screams, and she can try to capture their soul. So, this leaves us off, I can't remember how the last one ended, but anyway, there's pop stars that are dying. That sounds really lame, but it wasn't as bad as it sounds. Pop stars are basically selling off their souls. That's no secret. And so they kind of have to try to save them, and particularly a girl named Addison Page and her sister. I can't remember her sister's name, but it's her little sister. And Addison Page actually used to be the girlfriend of Todd, but we all knew that. So I love Todd. He is my favorite. I'm so Team Todd. I'm not Team Nash. Team Nash is boring. I'm sorry, guys, if you like Nash, but that's just my opinion. Good thing I have one. We can all have one and not be yelled at. So, yeah, just real good. And Kaylee is living with her father now, you know, since her aunt died in the last book. And it's just her trying to find herself and trying to help these girls get their souls back. And, just really interesting. I think I didn't rate it too high. I don't think I even written a review about it yet. But anyway, I gave this a 3 out of 5 because it was good, but it wasn't as good as the first one. Maybe because I'm sick of the series already. I don't know. What I want to happen isn't happening, and it's making me sad. So, yeah, 3 out of 5. Still, it's all right. It's all right. So, I wouldn't, you know, not read the next one because this one was bad, but, yeah. So My Soul to Keep is next, I think, and then there's another one that's coming, My Soul to something, but it's a new one that's coming out. So, no, it's a prequel. Sorry, it's a prequel to the first one. So, yeah, still, it's okay. Last but not least, I have to hurry because I'm running out of time. The Maze Runner by James Dashner, and I gave this a 4 out of 5. It was really good. I really liked it. It was very Hunger Games reminiscent. It's about a boy named Thomas, and Thomas wakes up in this, like, cell thing, and it's completely dark, and he doesn't know where he is. He's really disoriented. He can't remember anything, and he meets these boys who are part of what's called the Glade, and the Glade is kind of like a community that, you know, they do work, and they're basically functioning kids, just, you know, running a little community, and there's these walls that close and open at the beginning of the day and the end of the night, and it goes into a maze, and that's their only way out, and if you're not there when the door closes, you're screwed, because there's a whole bunch of stuff in there, and scary stuff, and obviously you would probably be killed if you stayed out. So that's all I'm going to say about this one, because I'm so afraid I'm going to give something away, because I like to talk. But yeah, great book. Really recommend it if you liked the Hunger Games, and I would recommend this for a boy or a girl. There's both elements, and I love that it was written in a boy's point of view. Thomas is a great character, and the people who run the maze, who want to go in the maze, are called runners. And it's really good. They have all these funny, like, words, like, if they want to call you like a shit, they call you a clunk, because that's like the sound it makes when they go to the bathroom. It's really funny, and just it's a pretty good book. I liked it a lot. So yeah, if you're into the Hunger Games, you know, any kind of stuff like that, I would highly recommend this one, because I think you'd really like it, and it's really good, that crap. So yay, I finished all of the book reviews. Isn't that exciting? Right now I'm reading Possessions by Nancy Holder, which is actually pretty good so far. I'm actually quite surprised. So yeah, hopefully a review for that will come up this weekend for sure. My parents are gone. They're in Tennessee for the weekend, and they will be back on Tuesday. So I have a lot of time to make videos. And yeah, so I hope you guys are having an awesome, awesome Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday. I cannot wait. Oh, this week is just dragged and dragged. But yeah, I think that's it for me. Yeah, I've reviewed everything else. Okay, good. So I'm all caught up now, finally. Yay. Good news. So I hope you guys are having a good day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.